So this is a 7-part lawsuit. I mean, a 7-part. You hear me? This is a 5-part lawsuit. So he's suing for 5 different things. I'm going to break down as to what each 5 are. So the first one is, oh, by the way, this was written by Jake Donovan. Again, the guy I had on last week. Jake Donovan from Boxing Scene. That's probably the best boxing website in all of boxing right now. So in case you guys are wondering where I usually get my news. All right. So the first one is finding that Top Rank breached its contractual duties owed to Crawford. So allegedly, Bob Arum was in the contract. It was supposed to have said that he was going to get 2 fights per year. So that was 2018, 19, 20, and 21, I believe. Oh, no. He signed it in October of 2018. And it expired on October of 2021. That's what it was. So he was supposed to get 2 fights per deal. He only fought once in 2020. Now, do I think he has a legit claim to that 1 year of not getting 2 fights? I actually don't, to be honest with you. I don't think Bud gets that because that was during the pandemic. He fought on in 2019. He fought in October. So usually he would probably be fighting in February, March. The pandemic happened in March. So I feel like Top Rank will have a legit reason as to why they didn't grant him a second fight. He only fought once in 2020 when he knocked out Kell Brook. So I don't think he'll win for that. The second part is awarding monetary damages in an amount to be proven at trial and over jurisdictional minimum of this court. Meaning, probably when Bob Arum, after he knocked out Kell Brook, got on camera and said he lost money for this fight and this and that, and how, you can be, this slanderous, towards your brand and libel and stuff like that, how you're criticizing in public when this is a business transaction and you may not want to discuss failures and successes throughout the media. So I think Bud has a legit argument. And again, he is not suing for necessarily money, a specific kind of money for this part, but he is suing and letting the court decide how much he should be owed for that. The third part is punitive damages in an amount to be proven at trial. Punitive is the root word of punitive is punish. So it's like, what does the court deem that Bob Arum should be punished with? Does he do how much does he need to be punished for saying he's losing money to Terence Crawford? How Terence Crawford's not a draw? How Terence Crawford is whatever he says in the media that we've all like cringed at, whatever has affected Bud's brand. What does the court deem that is punishable? Like, did he lose about $500,000 money? Does he live $1 million, $2 million, $10 million? Who knows? So that's for the court to decide. Awarding the fourth one is awarding interest in an amount according to proof. So basically, any money that he's owed, interest has to be accrued. So in the contract, allegedly, I don't know, I haven't read the contract, there was a stipulation in the deal that if he doesn't get the Errol Spence fight, Bob Arum has to pay him $900,000. Within this, if he doesn't get it by the end of 2020, Bob Arum has to pay him $900,000. I don't think if it's written down, he might get it. But again, in 2020, there was a pandemic. Also, Errol Spence had a car accident. He had eye surgery. Bob Arum has a lot of wiggle room to get out of this one, but this one is one that could go either way. And another one is awarding Crawford's attorney fees and costs as special damages. That's pretty straightforward. And this is the last one: awarding Crawford such further legal or equitable relief as this court deems just and proper. Meaning is that if throughout the course of this lawsuit and everything is being discussed, if the court themselves find that, oh, wait a minute, you should also sue for that. That's a great mistake that Bob Arum did. You should sue. Then the court can add on any kind of damages that they see fit. There's also, for the argument side on Bob Arum, hold on, let me find the quote because I don't want to. All right, so Crawford, in a quote for the Sports Illustrated, interview in April of 2020. He gave an interview where he said if he wants to get if he's gonna fight in a pandemic in a bubble, he needs to get paid more money. So that could work against him. You know, your own words could work against you in a court of law. So this was the exact quote. If it was to happen, then they have to pay me more. You know they have to pay me more because fighters of my status on my level, we get paid for the people that's coming there as well. So if I can't get paid off people coming, then I'm going to have to get paid up front. You got to pay us fighters because we're taking a big risk and a health risk. At the same time, you know, you can't play boxing. You know, one false move and you can be 6 feet deep. All right. So the reason why this could be bad for, you know, Bud Crawford, and that's just me being honest, is when you saying like, oh, I need more money, is like, oh, hold on, we got a contract. And now you suing me because of breach of contract when I was trying to make a fight for you. You was telling me that you need more money. And that's why I couldn't get you the Spence fight. That's why I couldn't get you you know, Ugas fight, a Pacquiao fight, because you were asking for too much money during the pandemic when the whole country was losing money, when people couldn't come to buy tickets to go watch you fight, when less people are willing to buy a pay-per-view. You get what I'm saying? So that's where Terence Crawford may find difficulty, his own words working against him.